Let's talk it a hole.
Well, the top side streets are a dangerous place, so you better tune in to a credible face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a Lake so Stan and a guy who really likes baseball. I don't know why he likes baseball. We got legs and a guy in a bear suit. We're making money up YouTube clips, big ticket flips. We got potential to grow. AFC's in the NBA. What else can I say? You gotta get in the know. Even Washington thinks the game live talking flag. Why are you selling so low? Those Canadian bacon and friends, fun never ends. Come on and get on the show. Deep hole, deep hole, deep hole, deep hole.
Freaking out enough. Why not lose my mind? What is happening?
This is the financial advice.
What's up, everybody? It's good to be back. It's good to be back. I got to tell you, I feel a million times better than I did this morning when we streamed a little underdog draft. I feel a lot better. I was able to get a workout in. I got a shower in. We took the dog out for a walk. We had a lot of fun. What also a little surprising development. I guess it wasn't surprising. We knew, but our friends over at Dapper were like, let's take the day off. So most of the Dapper stuff is down. So I was excited to rip some of these sick locker room packs that we're going to talk about, but we won't be doing that today, but we can still talk about it. I see Bagged Wine up in here. Bagged Wine. How about our man, Daniel Ricardo, who is no longer going to be with McLaren at the end of the season, huh? Silly season. I see Rowdy Rod's here. Van Ryan Alcazar is here. Regulator Roy. Actually, Regulator, you're right. It absolutely was PJ's birthday yesterday. Missed opportunity to hit him with the
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
All right, who else do I see? Coach Ham Beggars, Chop Shot, Thought Shot. We'll get some more big ticket in the streets later. Roy Guerin's here. Eric Fernandez ripped 14 lockers, saw a shadow, got excited, then revealed a Baron Davis archive. I know, it's tough. I've been only hitting 60K so far. I think I have like 5 more to go, 5 more packs to go, and then I might be donezo in the locker room streets. But actually, I'm going to do this for a second because my wires are getting crossed. We've got what did they say it was, like 125,000? I think it's more than that now, because when they released 200,000 locker room packs yesterday afternoon. So yesterday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they did they released 200,000 locker room packs. When I went to get mine today at like I think it was before the show started, or maybe it was right after the show started. Let's just say it was 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or daily time, because it's the EDT. When I went to get those packs, there was only 60,000 left. You sickos. 140,000 packs. I think our man TST, when he was on the show yesterday, was like, yeah, it's going to take like 2 or 3 years before. No, he didn't say that, but we thought it was going to take a longer amount of time. And now it seems like we're going to be done by the end of the day. I don't know if people were like stacking tickets, if everybody that was holding on to their 350 for the Series 1 dropped, but they weren't really interested in the Holo MGLE, were like, okay, maybe we'll do that. And then just like fired away. So pretty nuts to see that. Let's go over a couple of things. So I don't know if you saw a little Twitter, But we dominated TST in a trivia game yesterday, which gave us some packs to give away. So Team Hold won ourselves some base set Series 3 packs. So we gave away a couple this morning. We gave away 5 this morning. We're giving away, what did I say online? Did I say I think we're giving away we're giving away another one on Twitter. We're going to give away 5 this stream. But before we give away those 5, I wanted to P45X. This is good, Poker Pro Eric. I wanted to share with you guys what we're doing, because if you're not a YouTube VIP over here in the Team Hold streets, and this, you don't need to do the Discord one. This is just for a wee little bit. I think it's $1.99 a month. Finally, some utility. We'll be selecting 5 winners for a base set Series 3 pack for our Team Hold VIPs. All you need to do to qualify for this is to like the stream. There's 62 likes right there. So if you're not a VIP member and you'd like to become one, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube VIP. Again, $1.99 gives you another shot at these packs. But we're also going to be giving away some in this show. So we're going to give away 5 this show. So all you got to do, like the stream, subscribe, put hashtag MaxiPaxi into the chat. I'll also probably there's only 30 people here, so I might like spin one a little bit early instead of waiting until the end of the show. But we're going to do 5. So like the stream, subscribe, hashtag MaxPax. Anyways, but yeah, 135, 140,000 packs, locker room packs already ripped. Again, I think I've ripped like 15 or 20 or so, and they've all been dud skis, but whatever. We're having fun with that. Also with Dapper being down, like maybe we jump in an underdog NBA one. Let me see something real quick. Let's see. I know the NBA ones are a little bit trickier to fill, but hey, we love the NBA. We love an opportunity to we'll do one of the $5 ones. Let me see. And we can do that while we talk about like the Kevin Durant news, which honestly was kind of boring. Don't join it yet though. We're not joining just yet, so we're going to complete this. And then we'll jump in. We'll jump in an underdog. And if you guys want to play along, you can. Otherwise, we'll continue to just kind of do like Q&As as we bounce around that. So if you guys, I'm going to drop a link to underdog. Now, this link doesn't take you to the contest. It just takes you to the lobby. And if you're depositing for the first time, use promo code HOLD. But instead, we did it at NFL draft this morning. Let's do an NBA one. We're going to go into the small ball, this $5 small ball, and I'm going to enter it right now. And again, if you're unfamiliar with that, we were waiting for 7 more, so there's plenty of spots here. But you just draft one time, and then that's it. So yeah, is Durant the biggest villain in the NBA? So this is, I wish I did a stream yesterday and had my take before like all the podcasts came out, because it would have been nice to have this out here out right away. But I actually think there's more of a chance that KD gets traded now than there was a few days ago. I think, and I've been screaming this in the TikToks and everywhere else, right? That I just thought, I mean, of course, KD still has value. Like, KD's an incredible basketball player, but I thought the Nets and Kevin Durant both lost a ton of leverage, right? Because there was no one knocking down the door with trade offers, because Kevin told them, like, hey, we want to get out of here. So if you're another team, there's no reason to like unlock the treasure chest to be like, hey, go take KD, because there was no one even competing. If anything, we saw like his value go down. At first, it was like, oh yeah, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and picks. And then we waited a little while. It's like, actually, it's just Jaylen Brown. The Grizzlies come out and they're like, yeah, we'll do a couple of first-round picks, Santi Aldama and the corpse of Zach Randolph, right? Like, there was no, they even went out and said, they're like, yeah, we'd love to get KD, but we're not going to move Ja, Bane, or Jaren Jackson Jr. All right, what are we doing then? So I just don't think, and the Kyrie, hey, also jump shoot, and Dustin, open your ears. This was never happening. Kyrie was never going to the Lakers. But he's definitely not going now. But I just think now, right? Like, you go out there, like even in this meeting that they had, what did they have for lunch? I need to know what they ate. Also, no one has signed up for this underdog since we jumped in here. Come on, people, $5. Let's do it. But I just didn't see. I don't know. I think they had this meeting, and it's almost better to be like, hey guys, listen, let's just run it out, see what happens, and then, maybe KD plays for a month. People are like, oh yeah, do you remember like they almost won a title if it wasn't for his feet being so big? And it's like, yeah, maybe the Celtics are looking at, they're like, we are a piece short. Let's go after and get KD. Like, this is how change the narrative. So it's not like, oh my God, the Nets have to move KD. Now it's like they don't have to move KD. Anyways, I feel like there's more of a chance that he gets traded now than it was 2 days ago. But yeah, I don't know. And if you're the Nets, like, man, you kind of have a weirdly good team. You don't know if Ben Simmons is going to play, but let's show. Oh man, I'm going to sneeze. Let's do a video. Let's do a video drop. Let's do a video drop. Oh boy. We can't go down this road. We can't talk about like how you need to have had sex in order to have responsibility. I just think it changes you, I think it changes you. Serious question. Where were you on January 6th, Poker Pro Eric? Fernandez says Durant is impulsive and wishy-washy, will request a trade in a few months. I was talking with Justin Ketchens last night from the 89 Cavs, who we went to the Liberty game last night, which was awesome. It was awesome, even though they lost, but it was good. He was saying he's like the most millennial. Like Kevin Durant is peak millennial right now, and he's living his best millennial life in the NBA. And we've all been there for us millennials. Like on Sunday, I'm like, you know what I would love to do? I would love to go out with my friends on Thursday night. On Sunday, I'm like, get me to the bar. Let's hang out with my friends. Let's get a drink. And then on Wednesday, I'm like, there's not a chance in hell I'm going out tomorrow night. And that is what Kevin Durant is. Kevin Durant is just peak millennial. And we're seeing it play out. He woke up one morning and he's like, you know what I would love to do? I would love to not play basketball in Brooklyn. Kyrie's a hot mess. James Harden actually looks smart by getting his way out of here. We're relying our entire season on Ben effing Simmons. And then he woke up a couple days later. He's like, you know what, man, this is way too hard to figure this out. What if I just stay at home? And that's what he's doing. He's staying at home. And I like that. All right, hold on. What else? Just saying Poker Pro is a whale in SB whatnot streams. I don't know what this means, Roy. What does this mean? Finally made a stream live. Sam, happy you're here. Artemis says the East is a lot more competitive than what KD thought it would be. The Nets expected to dominate the conference, and it hasn't happened. Artemis, we say that, but think about it. First year he was with Brooklyn, he didn't play because he was hurt. Second year he was with Brooklyn, it was KD. You had Harden on half a leg, and you had no Kyrie, and they almost beat the champs. They almost beat Giannis, who went on to win the championship. There's so many different universes where the Brooklyn Nets win that championship. Then last year, halfway through the season, Harden's like, you know what I love doing? Quitting on teams. Get me out of here. Kyrie's like, I'm out. The only shots I like to take are on the court, not in the arm. And then they got bounced to the first round. But I mean, they were very close to a championship. And I think if you stack them up against the rest of the East this year, and I do agree with you that it's like way tougher than what he probably thought it was going to be. But we've done this so many times now, right? Where you've got like the Celtics, Sixers, Bucks, all legitimate candidates to come out of the East. You still have Miami floating around. You've got whatever Chicago is. Toronto is like an up and coming team. But you do, if you look at the Nets roster, and again, this is assuming everyone is healthy, which is a wild assumption, but you've got top tier defenders and like Ben Simmons. KD's still a good defender. KD, an all-world player. You've got Kyrie Irving, who when he's on the court is very, very good. You still have Joe Harris. You have Seth Curry. You now have like whatever you're going to get from Cam Thomas and Nicholas Claxton, but also like TJ Warren. If TJ Warren is alive and healthy, I don't know. That's like a deep Nets team, right? I don't know if they're going to win a championship, but I think they're at least in the conversation. You know what I'm saying? They're at least there. They're at least competitive. And it's going to be better than whatever situation KD got traded to, right? Because you're not going to get traded to a team that doesn't have to give up major pieces, right? Brooklyn's not going to do that 5 draft pick Santi Aldama bullshit, right? So you're going to have, like the Celtics have to give up Jaylen Brown. The Suns would have to give up major pieces. So like even going to a contender, you're hurting the contender a little bit. Jumpy Shooty says, isn't Joe hurt? Yeah, Joe is still hurt. No. Joe should be back for the season though, right? Show them respect for the seed Chicago Bulls. Milo, put the pipe down, Milo. Chicago, if you took the 4 seed and you multiplied it by 2, ladies and gentlemen, you're 2022-2023 Chicago Bulls. Because they're not finishing the 4th seed. Get out of here. How did the Chicago Bulls get better this year? The entire Chicago future is based on Patrick Williams making a wild leap, right? He has to get not a wild leap, but a pretty big leap. NFT news and drop alert says Jaylen Brown is coming out the gates firing this year. I do. I love Jaylen Brown. Going to take the league by storm. They were the 1 seed before Ball got hurt. All right, guys, this is the thing. If your statement says before Lonzo Ball got hurt, right? Like if all of what we're putting our hopes and dreams are Lonzo, Ball number 2, I don't know. And I like Lonzo. I like Caruso. I'm out. You think they're going to, okay, so 4 seed. Which team are they better than? They better than the Celtics? They better than the Bucks? They better than the Heat? They better than the Sixers? They better than the Nets? That's at least 5 ahead of them. The Raptors? They better than the Raptors? I don't know. I think the Raptors are going to be good this year. The Raptors were playing like garbage men off the streets just to try to fill a roster there down the stretch, and they still almost beat Philly. All right, guys, listen, we got to fill this shit. This is a $5 contest. Get into Underdog. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. Sign up using promo code HOLD. Let's draft something. I haven't drafted anything. No, Poker Pro Eric. I know this is Poker Pro Eric. I just meant LaMelo is better than Lonzo. Although this does confirm you do listen. I thought for sure you just had like 15 different streams open and they were all muted. You know what I'm saying? Also, you didn't answer where you were on January 6th. Waiting. Fernandez says he will not be as good as last year. I don't think, but I do agree they'll be better than the Bulls. Yeah, I agree. I think the Heat finished 5th. I think they finished 5th in the East. Sorry, Stan. That's right. That's where I stand. I think they finished 5th. I wouldn't say better than the Nets, Sixers, Raptors, but at that level. Yeah, I agree. Also, yeah, Max Packs. That's right, Jockey Delta. Let's go ahead. Like the stream, subscribe, and then put in hashtag Max Packs for a chance to win one of 5 base set Series 3 packs that we will be giving away today. And then just a reminder, you sign up for our sick little VIP. Let's see how many people have liked that. Because right now, dude, 71 likes out of for a chance for 5 packs. Go ahead, sign up for the VIP, baby. For the VIP, baby. Heat will trade for Gordon and finish 8th. Ben Gordon? I hope Eric Gordon gets freed out of Houston, mainly because I want to see those Houston young guys fly. And I want Eric Gordon on a good team. I like Eric Gordon. I feel like his career could have gone way different. You know what I'm saying? I think like he got like hurt at the wrong times, traded at the wrong times. I like that. Great shot there, Mikey. Big smile. What's up, Airplane Mode? How are we doing? I see Airplane Mode. Who else just showed up? FB Music. Good to see you. Look at the numbers. We're slowly growing. We're slowly growing in this intimate midday Wednesday afternoon show. I don't know. What other NBA takes you guys have? What else you guys want me to yell about? Hayward? You said, oh, Gordon Hayward. You're talking about Gordon Hayward. Oof. Poor Gordon Hayward, man. He's another one. His career could have gone different. Samit said he's down to his last 4 trade tickets. There you go. I hope you hit something. How about LG Doucette pulling a Steph Curry Top Shot debut, huh? But it's cool that the First Mint decided they're going to give it away. Yell at the Jazz, says Jump Shoot. No, the Jazz are finally doing what they were born to do, and that's lose. I'm happy. Dame is going to get traded. No way. So, dude, I like Dame for, I don't know if they'll do this. Because Dame's probably too good, right? He's probably already considered obviously he's considered a basketball, like a star, unless you talk to Taylor Rooks, who, listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. I love Taylor Rooks. In love with Taylor Rooks, honestly. Her conversation with Jason Tatum and trying to explain how Damian Lillard was not a star. That was tough. That was a tough scene. It really was. That was a big old L for Taylor. I don't think Dame's getting traded. I think Dame has a shot at winning comeback player of the year. Dame is awesome. I think the Blazers are going to be like a little bit sneaky. Not like they're not going to do any real damage, but I think he's still sneaky. Yeah, no, he's a superstar. Paul says, holy crap, joining that Underdog link on mobile sucks. Launches Chrome, which tells me to get. Oh, that's weird. Maybe that's because I gave you the bad app. Still, no one has joined though. We're still 6 away. 6 away. Get in here. Question: if you were going to buy in the Celtics for 700, wait, what do you mean? Like you're just trying to buy? Wait, what are you asking, Anthony? Re-ask that question. Are you saying you have $700 to spend and you're trying to get into the Celtics leaderboard, or you have $700 and you want to read something, like you want to buy something? I'm confused. I am confused. About to be 7 away. Milo, don't go. Milo, don't you go. Who will average more points this year, Dame or Don? Dame. Dame's going to average 30 this year. Dame is going to average 30 this year. Ooh, here we go. Look at this, Stan. Stan, this is a fun take. Dennis Schroeder will be a 6th man of the year candidate if he doesn't sign with the Lakers. Interesting. I don't hate that, Stan. I don't hate that. But where is he going, though? It depends, because I feel like you can't be the 6th man of the year on a shit team. I don't know what good team he would go to. I think he has to go to a team like a team that's going to finish in like the 6 to 9 spot, right? Something like that, where they're competitive, but they're not great. Because I don't think Dennis can be the 6th man on a great team. I think he can be a 6th man on like a decent team. Honestly, like the Bulls, something like that, right? I think you'd have to be on a team like that. Dame should have a big. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot I had Dame MGLE as well. I also bought one. Yeah, he was. That's what I mean. I don't hate the take, but I think he's going to be on a team like he was on OKC, right? Like, okay, but there was 2 things with OKC, right? OKC had Chris Paul, which makes everybody better around him. But they also had, they were one of those middle of the road teams. Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland has too many guys like him, though, because they still got Sexland, baby. Pacers, Hallie going to turn that franchise around? Yeah. I mean, I love Tyrese Halliburton. I think he has a big, big stat year, but I am a little bit nervous. They are going to go out of their way to lose games. Guys, I can't believe we can't fill this thing. I thought I was an influencer. I'm giving away max packs. Come draft with us. $5. $5, baby. I'm trying to think. How many entrants do we have here for this? Ooh, 53 of the 67 watching right now. Come on, let's get over 100. What are we doing? What's the underdog room you're drafting in? So we are doing a small ball right now. KCOM the beat. We're doing a small ball. It's the $5 NBA one. We're just trying to get in there. Hold on, I'm getting text messages. There we go. What else? We'll sign up in 1 minute. There we go, Dan Solo. We're happening it. Sorry, bro. Your FA has cost me too much money. Oh, how dare you? Because none of this is financial advice. None of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do. Something like that, right? All right, here we go. Let's double see. I double check. We're waiting for 3 more. We're almost there. All right. So who's your favorite breakout player of next season? So here's the thing, Rocket Silas, breakfast cereals. I like this question. I am still pretty high on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's 2 things right now. I'm a little nervous about Oklahoma City just tanking again. And so then he doesn't play a lot down the stretch. But SGA last year was really, really good. Like he had some really good stretches of basketball. And I really like that squad just for a fun team. So I don't know if that's a super hot take for SGA, but I really like SGA a lot. I feel like who else? Halliburton, which I don't know how much of a breakout that is, but I do think like Halliburton was straight up doing like 20 and 10s for a little while. So I like that. I think somebody on the Spurs is going to have a big stat year. So whether it's Keldon Johnson or Devin Vassell, I really like both of those. I also think like Josh Primo is kind of somewhat sneaky. I honestly, you know how I feel about the Knicks, but I kind of like that RJ Barrett talk. I kind of like RJ really had a strong year for stretches, and I think I think there's a world in which he comes out and is better than Donovan Mitchell. If you could only have one for the next 10 years, put this in the chat. Who would you rather have, RJ or Donovan? I think this is me going too far. I think I've officially jumped the shark. But who would you really, if you could only have one for the next, let's say 5 years, not 10 years, 5 years, who would you rather have, RJ or Donovan Mitchell? Because I think for me, and I don't know if this take is going to, I know, there we go. I knew this was going to piss off Stan, but I think I'd rather have RJ Barrett. I think RJ Barrett's like full scope might be a little bit, his ceiling might be a little bit higher than Donovan Mitchell. I don't know. I think it's RJ. RJ's a little bit longer, can play a couple of different positions, can be on the ball. If his three gets a little bit better, which that's what I'm banking, three getting a little bit better, and I'm going from there. There we go. Fernandez says this is the best stream of my life. I do. I think they're saying Bing Bong biases here. I don't like the Knicks. That's the thing. I don't like the Knicks. Jump Shoot says Spida has done it. Done what? I mean, I guess he's done more than RJ. Here you go. This is a good counter, though. This is a good counter. Will RJ be a 3-time All-Star? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. I think this year is going to be a pretty big deciding year for them. If they play together, though, Nick's ceiling goes up. I don't know, by like 5 games. All right, here we go. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. Get in here. Get in here. What are you talking about? Don is winning the scoring title this year. Honestly, my biggest concern with your take, Basketball Joe, is you're referring to Donovan Mitchell as Don. I don't know if that's ever happened, and that makes me uncomfortable. I will not root for a basketball player named Don in the year 2022. I don't like that. Don? No. You could have gone with Van. I would have responded better to Van than I would Don. Don, you know what? Honestly, I do believe there will be a successful Don for the Utah Jazz, and he'll be white as hell. I can't do Don. Oh man. Don Mitchell. Don Mitchell sounds like yeah, I'm fucking Don Mitchell, dude. I'm Don Mitchell, and I'm here to check in on I work for Con Edison, and I'm just checking your gas. Don Mitchell. Donovan gets easier bucks than RJ. Oh, that's true. Donovan Mitchell is definitely a better scorer than RJ. Guys, we got to fill this underdog. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We got to do it for Don. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. We'll do a little small ball. I didn't even mean, yeah, she said, so we are trashing the Jazz after all. I didn't even mean to trash the Jazz, but here we are. Do what you love. Jacob told me to collect what I love. I love collecting L's for the Utah Jazz. Yeah, I think this might be too. I think the slander on Donovan, I think I took it too far. The more I'm thinking about it, I probably want Donovan Mitchell more than RJ Barrett. Ooh, I'm back from hibernating. Brooklyn Groundhog Day. KD is back. Welcome back, Wolf Warner. Wolf Warner, I was wondering if I was going to see you at that Brooklyn Nets meetup this week. I don't think you were there, right? Otherwise, you just didn't introduce yourself. No, it's rude. How about Donald? No. Recent history. How have Donald's done? Don't answer that, Poker Pro Eric. 3 to go. Come on, let's fill this up. Fill this up. Yeah, no, Vernon Maxwell definitely does. Regulator says, sorry about the Liberty. Hey, that game was so fun last night. I will say there was way more intensity and energy in Barclays for the Liberty Chicago Sky game than there was in the Nets Celtics elimination game, both round 1 eliminators. It was a lot of fun. The Liberty got hot for the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter, and the lead went from 12 all the way down to 4. And then I think the Chicago Sky went on like an 18-0 run. It was nuts. Clear Copper is so good. Like real Jimmy Butler energy. Don Solo says, I don't see the draft. So here, I'll show you where it is. We're waiting for 3 more. I'll show you where it is. All right, so if you log into Underdog, you're going to click NBA right here. Click NBA, and then it's this small ball right there, and you just enter it, and that'll bring you right to this one. But yeah, that was a really fun game. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to going to more. I think we went to like 3 or 4 Liberty games this year and excited to go more. Look at Ernest Myers in the chat. Love to see you, Ernest. Thank you, Artemis. Thank you. We got to be close. We're down to 1. We need 1. It only takes 1. Let's go. Let's go. 1 more. Let's finish this. Thank you, Dan Solo Gaming. We need 1 more. Only 1. Only 1. Let's fill this thing. I'll give away a 6th pack tonight. Also, let's remind the people. Like the stream, subscribe, hashtag MaxiPaxi. We're going to be giving away some packs here, some base set series 3. We're close, baby. We're close. I had to tell you, my esophagus is going to fall out by the end of this week. Too many streams, too much content. Too much content. Donnie Richards says, where are the bots? See some single peeps in the chat because use some help. Donnie, you're right. They showed up at the end of the football one today. They were there. They came right at the end. As you do. Come on. We can fill 1 more. Sandra, you can't win again. Sandra, I mean, you can. You absolutely can. All Sandra does is collect W's in here. Did your student debt get canceled, regulator? I think so. I had 1 left. I had 1 left that's pretty low. That's like almost done anyways. So I don't know how much it's going to help me. Kelsey could use it though, because Kelsey went to Columbia to get her master's degree, and that shit's expensive. So hopefully that comes through. So that's actually when I was saying I was getting text messages. Oh, we filled it. Let's go. Let's go. It's fill time. Here we go. Who's in here? Let's see who we got in here. Let me blow this up a little bit. I got the number 4 pick. I'm very excited about this. All right, here we go. Milo with the 1-1. Milo, the influencer. I see Dan Solo Gaming. Ooh, Kevin Forge, very sneaky in there. King Corgo. Who else we got? Anyone else in here? Artemis, I see you with the 1-9. Paul Toth and DJ Local. This is like a team hold draft. I'm excited about this. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, I do think my last one was private, so it probably doesn't matter. But that's okay. We're almost done. All right, here we go. I'm excited. I'm excited for this with the 4th pick. I'm excited to see Milo mess this up, Milo. Milo's going to be like, actually, the 4-seeded Chicago Bulls, I'm taking Kobe White. 1-1, Kobe White. What are you talking about, Top Shot, Thought Shot? Did you get a Dapper balance adjustment? What are you talking about? Is this the flow drop? Are we getting a flow drop today? Give me that truckload of flow. I would love if that was the case. I'm ready to get that money, money, money. How far down in Pat Williams? Milo, 8 seconds, bro. Or why is it not showing? Oh, no. Milo went Jokic. All right, when Jokic, Giannis, Luka, Jason Tatum. Honestly, I really like what Jason Tatum's done. Yeah, but no, a 12-cent adjustment? Come on. Come on. All right. I kind of feel like I should have taken Ja Morant over Tatum, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We love our boys. We love our boys in green. The one thing I'm noticing here on Underdog, it seems like the timer's broken. Although now I'm nervous like my Wi-Fi went down. But I'm still talking. Okay. Wait, what's going on here? I feel like, did it break? No, it didn't. Okay. So then it went Embiid Morant. $23 flow. Yeah, flow bumping. Bumping. Does this include percentages? What do you mean, breakfast cereals? What do you mean? Like ownership percentages? What do you mean? 12 cents of flow is in a truck. Did everybody get 12 cents? I didn't get a Dapper adjustment yet. Which honestly is bullshit. I should be getting stuff first. I've been saying this for a long time. All right, let's take a look at this draft here. So it went Tatum. Ooh, Embiid over Ja. I just didn't want Embiid. I don't know. And then KD, and then Dan Solo is up next. I like it. I like where this is heading right now. Flow chain. Sporking. We got to come up with a better word. Sporking is what sounds like the first crypto bros came up with for the word sex. That's what sporking says. Oh, did you guys spork last night? Oh man, that was my PB. That was my first time sporking. It was a quick spork. It didn't take too long. I mean, I had a good time. It was like quick sporky spork. Either that or it sounds like the Swedish chef. All right, what else we got here? What are the statistical categories included for this draft? Oh, I got you. Yeah, so they do. Let me see if I can actually find it over here, so I can show you all. So here we go. The breakdown. We've got 1 point for a point, 3 points for a block, 3 points for a steal, -1 for a turnover, 1.5 for a rebound, 1.2 for an assist. Mike Spork the Dapper, the Spork of Dapper. I like that. What's up, Diamond? Good to see you in here. Honestly, yeah, dude, get me on SNL. What was that guy's name? Jake. Who's that dude on TikTok that then like took himself out of TikTok because he was trying to be like the Jewish Lin-Manuel Miranda, right? He was I don't know. He did like a song about school shooting. It was tough. It was tough. But that could be me, man. That could be me. KFC makes sporks. There you go. They said no flow for run it back these. I tell you what, I paid for that shit. Okay. I paid for that shit. All right. What up? 9 picks away. This draft needs to move faster. Oh, no. 5 picks away. Excuse me. Let's see. Artemis is on the clock. Let's see him screw this up. Devin Booker. L for Artemis. Putting all my student loan forgiveness in a Dapper. Donnie, you look like you had a bag, though, of student loans. So, well, let's see. Just based it on Donnie's avatar right now, I feel like similar to me, you went to a small, private liberal arts institution, paying like $62K a year, something like that. Something like that. Jesus, Matthew. All right, here we go. Am I on the clock? No, I thought I was on the clock. Three picks away. Flunk bleach. Flunk bleach. All right. He's on the clock here. I think I know who my next pick is going to be. I think I know who it's going to be. I left college with 100K debt. Nailed it, dude. Nailed it. Donnie, what did you study? Did you study lit? English lit? There you go. All right, here we go. We're getting closer. This is moving too slowly. I'm not gonna lie, guys. We gotta pick the pace up on this draft, huh? What's going on? All right, 1 pick away. I do not want to pick AD. I really King Corgo with my pick right there, taking SGA. I'll tell you who I'm going to take, though. Depending on what Calvin does here. Okay, so Calvin takes Anthony Davis. I think it's easier to get guards late than it is to get wings. So I'm going to take third team All NBA Pascal Siakam. So we start up with Pascal and with Pascal and Tatum. I don't hate it. Rutgers University Communication and Religion. Ooh, I like that, right? Because if you're gonna, honestly, this is for the kids at home too. If you're gonna major in a religious affiliation, learn how to communicate it, right? Because you need to create those believers, right? So, why study religion if you can't communicate the religion? So this is big brain right here. This is honestly Cult 101, and that is what I got into. I like that, Donnie. I like it. Glad they are doing something about the problem with student loans, college class. I know, right? I know. I've got so many thoughts on higher education. Spent too long in there. I feel like Kevin needs to chime in, man. King Corgo. My goal was cult leader, and those seemed like the perfect combo. It makes sense, man. It makes sense. I don't hate it. All right, we're 6 picks away. What are we going to do with our next one? What are we going to do? Ryan White says, graduated 2006. What up, Ryan? I graduated 2007. $60K in loans left from a teaching degree. Ryan, Ryan, did you go to Harvard to teach? What did you do, Ryan? Wow. Anyways, Ryan, do you depend can you get out of that? Do you with student loan forgiveness? Did you win the lottery today? Dickie Chucky dropped out in 11th grade. I feel you, man. Oh, it says I'm on the clock. What's going on? Okay, we're on the clock here. We're DeJounte. No, we're gonna do a little Celtics stack. So we've started off with 3 wings. I'm not gonna be taking a wing for a long time. So we went Tatum, Siakam, Brown. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Man, I wish we could. Is Top Shot still down? I want to rip some packs. Also, let's remind the people. Go ahead. First of all, let's see if we got any more likes on this. If you sign up for our VIP, we're giving away 5 packs in our VIP. Only 74 likes on this. That's how you qualify. We're giving away 5 there. We also have 65 entrants so far. All you got to do is like the stream, subscribe, then hashtag Max Packs. All right, let's look at Cam Beeves with Cade Cunningham here. So we went Cade, Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns. I like the little mini stack right there. I like that. Artemis went Curry, Booker, and Levine. Okay, and look, you didn't reach too much for Levine. I need to I'm a little nervous we went 2 wing heavy. I don't mind having both Tatum and Brown on the same team because I don't know, sometimes people get nervous about collecting like getting guys from the same team that they're taking away from each other's stats. But if we learned anything from the Celtics last year, I think they both can get there. I think Tatum too I would venture to guess one of the things he's going to work on this year is his facilitation. So hopefully that also positively impacts Brown's performance as well, like that they work together in that way. So I don't mind. I think most of the usage is going to come from those 2 guys. So I don't mind that. A little nervous about the -1 on turnovers, but and not to give away the plan here. Actually, I'm not going to say anything, but Vucci Main goes to Paul here. Vucci starts with LaMelo, Trey, Chris Middleton, and Vooch. That's a strong start right there. I think this just reminds me too, like how deep the league is. The NBA is deep right now. Cam Beeves took Garland. That was definitely going to be my next pick. It was. I didn't think he was going to get there, but I would have been very excited to take my man Darius Garland there. Did the Celtics get a point guard or going with Smart again? No, I think the plan is to go with Smart, Smart as well as Brogdon. They picked up Brogdon, who I think will come off the bench. Wow, it's not updating. Oh, there we go. All right, so I'm not taking Russell Westbrook. I really don't want to take Chris Paul, but I am going to reach a little bit here for Fred VanVleet. And again, I kind of like having that Fred Siakam stack. I'm a little concerned because I think Scotty Barnes is going to have a bigger role this year. But I like having like 2 Raptors, 2 Celtics right now. I think that's going to be kind of fun. And then we're up again in a few picks. And if I can snag another one of, I don't know, I'm a little nervous about taking Chris Paul here. So I kind of hope Milo takes him or that he's off the board by the time it's my pick. But the guard, we're starting to see a guard drop off here where it goes Paul, Holiday, Simmons. Simmons considered a guard is kind of funny. But I'm not going to take him yet. Paulo here. I wouldn't hate Paulo if he falls. All right, so CJ's up. Russ is off the board. CJ's off the board. Then Jalen Brunson goes to Milo. I like that pick, Jalen. I like that pick. 2 picks away here. I imagine we're going to see a wing go off the board. I bet we see Paulo go to, who is this? Paulo goes. Called that ELB. And looking at Wesley, I bet Wesley probably takes Drew Holiday here. I think he probably takes Drew Holiday here. Yep. All right. I'm actually going to go with Ben Simmons, which sounds gross. Says he'll be ready for camp, but we're just going to bet on upside with this one. I don't think anyone wants to take Ben Simmons, but I don't hate it here. Again, in this type of format where you get 3 points for a block and 3 points for a steal, I think that's a lot of what Simmons is going to do. And as my second guard, I don't hate it. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate this start of Van Fleet, Simmons, Tatum, and Siakam. They're all on competitive teams, but probably not teams that are going to run away with it, which is this is something I ran into last year, right? Last year I ran into this thing. I had two teams make it all the way to the finals last year. And I think they finished, I think 40 teams made the finals and they finished like 25th and 35th or something like that. And one of the issues I ran into is I had a lot of SGA. I had a lot of Devin Booker who ended up sitting down the stretch. There was some other guys too. I'm blanking on. There was somebody else. There was like a key part of my rosters. It was like Booker, SGA, and somebody else. But anyways, if you're on a tanking team or a team that is so strongly secured like the number one seed, you're going to see a lot of them rest as they come down towards the playoff run. And that ended up killing me. So you kind of like, I like the Raptors because I know the Raptors are going to be jockeying for position the entire season. I think the East is tough enough that the Celtics are going to be in a similar situation. So there we go. Wait, some breaking news here. Packers in the 9 Lives Lounge teasing Alpha o'clock at 8 p.m. Eastern. But it might just be for the 9 Lives Lounge. Raptor News asked about KPJ. I do like Kevin Porter Jr., but they're in that situation too, where you can just see guys sitting. Let me see. I'm in another Discord. Let me see something real quick, just to see if sometimes they give us a heads up that like some news is coming. But I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it anywhere. Forget it. All right, pack rip Mahomans. No, I don't think so. All right, enough talking. Spin the wheel, says Fernandez. How dare you, Fernandez? Actually, you know what? I will spin after this pick right here. All right, so I think we're going to take Maxey. I really like Maxey this year. He's the best available. I also like Desmond Bane quite a bit, but I think we're going to see another Maxey leap. And again, it's another East team where everyone's going to be jockeying for position, so I like that. I tell you what, we're giving away packs today. Let's give it. This is going to be our first spin. You got to like the stream, subscribe, hashtag MaxPacks. If you win, DM me at Mike Zakarian or in the Discord. Who's it going to be? It's going to Top Shot, Thought Shot. There we go. Toppy Shotty, Thotty Shotty. Congrats on the W. Congrats on the W. Feldman teased big news on NFL All Day this week, too. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying earlier this week, that I talked to a couple of people offline that said, they didn't tell me anything, but just said that they were like pretty excited about what was coming. So, yeah, I'm curious. Did he tease that last night on Club Top Shot? I still need to catch up on that. I know he made an appearance, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for, I don't know, All Day's got some good momentum right now. I'm just excited for football in general. I'm a fan of Feldman too. I like what Feldman's doing. All right, let's see. Let me just double check my roster right now. So we're at no big still. We're still living that no big life. We're 2 picks away. We're seeing Van Fleet, Simmons, Maxey so far, and then we go Tatum, Siakam, Brown. I am now. Oh, wait, no, he's still there. He's still there. So here's the thing. I got to tell you, I think in a vacuum, as they say, I think I like Nurkic more out of all the bigs that are available, but I want some Şengün because we're building an upside right now. And even though I do think the Rockets are going to tank, I don't think Şengün playing is going to, all of a sudden make the Rockets win. I still like those guys ahead of them. Like Jonas, I think is a great play. I think his role is a little bit different with Zion back this year. Nurkic, I really like. I think Nurkic is always very, very productive. There you go. Artemis just took Nurk. I really like Nurkic. He's just always hurt, man. He's always hurt. But when Nurkic is out there, he's really solid. He's really solid. There we go. There we go. That pick was for you. Regulator pulled a Rodgers rare. Let's go, man. Let's go. And yeah, tanking for Victor this year is going to be comical. I know you're going to see the Spurs, the Rockets. I'm sure the Magic will still be involved. The Pacers. Who am I forgetting? I don't know. Are Şengün's turnovers high for a big? I mean, they were. Yeah. You kind of banking on him being a little bit more efficient as a second-year guy, right? But no Christian Wood. We got to remember Wood's gone. You also, Jabari's probably going to take more of the defensive load. I think Şengün's going to be like the bigger offensive force for them. And Şengün's awesome, man. Şengün is awesome. Oh, yeah, Pistons and Jazz. Those are both teams, too. Thank you. Pistons, though, are interesting, right? Because, like, I don't think I think they will be tanking, but I don't know if they're good enough that they need to tank to try. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they're going to be like, we're sitting Cade for 3 weeks so he can get some naps in. Like, I don't think they're going to be doing that. I think they can just tank all on their own. That's kind of how I feel about the Rockets too. So, like, I'm not too concerned about if you got Kevin Porter Jr., not Jabari, well, Jabari Smith as well too. But why Jalen Green? I think they're all going to have like big offensive numbers. Those guys just don't play a ton of defense. That's kind of partly why. There we go. Speaking of those, so Jabari Smith considered a wing. It's interesting. Keegan Murray, I know Keegan Murray lit the place up during the offseason. I'm taking Brandon Clark here though. I know this. Oh, actually no. I'm taking Wendell Carter Jr. there. Taking Wendell Carter Jr. I'm going to get a second big. I really like Wendell Carter Jr. I think he was like pretty solid last year. I think he's like a good backup big. He's kind of like Şengün is my ceiling play, where Carter Jr. I know is just going to have steady week to week stuff. I'm sure Brandon Clark is not going to get back to me. What do I got? I got a fade 5. I'm sure one of you psychos will take him. Yeah, Brandon Clark goes to ELB. I really like, so the reason I wanted Brandon Clark there, and if he was a big, I probably would have taken him. But Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to miss the first few months, and I mean, I think we all remember what Brandon Clark did in the playoffs, right? And Brandon Clark had such a weird year because his rookie year, I think he finished 3rd or 4th in rookie of the year voting. He was like really solid. And then he kind of took a back seat to Xavier Tillman for a while. His minutes were yanked around a little bit. And then all of a sudden in the playoffs, he turned into a monster, right? They stopped playing Steven Adams and he just kind of cooked. So I don't know. I really like Brandon Clark, especially for the first few months, like getting him this late in drafts, I think is kind of nice. This next spot's going to be a little bit weird. I don't really love where we're laying. If it's NBA 2K, take Colin Sexton because my man don't pass. I don't know. What do we think John Wall has left in the tank? This is a weird spot here. I don't like Cole Anthony. I feel like his role is going to continue to diminish. Same thing with Spencer Dinwiddie. I don't really love. I think I am going to take John Wall here. That's kind of Keegan Michael Murray. This was a good joke, Kong City. I like that. Yeah, Triple J's out till probably Christmas, most likely January. I forget how he got hurt. I think it was announced like right after the season ended, maybe. I forget what the injury was. Maybe something to his foot. Who is a better year, John Wall or Ben Simmons? Man, those are going to be two guys vying for comeback player of the year, right? I think John Wall's in a better situation, right? If John Wall doesn't play, the Clippers are still in pretty good shape. So anything John Wall brings to the Clippers is going to be good news for them. Ben Simmons, I think the Nets are going to be relying on to be in there. Jalen Smith is a sleeper. The Pacers starting forward. Yeah. The man the Suns gave up on. Yeah, he's pretty like for fantasy anyways. He produces when they play him, but the Pacers were weird last year with his rotation. You know what I'm saying? When do we start roasting the other teams in this draft? Well, we can. That's what we're doing. I forget how many rounds this is. How many rounds? We get 16. What round are we on right now? Oh, we're hitting 10, baby. This thing's cooking. Good. Let's look at DJ Local. DJ Local with, oh no, sorry. It moves too fast. It's too hard to keep track of. I can just look at my team right now. So Van Fleet, Simmons, Maxey, Wall, Tatum, Siakam, Brown. So it's probably time to grab another wing or two. Another wing, and then I'll probably try to get a big late as well. Normally, I got roasted for this a little bit last year by our man Andrew Mackins, who was just kind of like my big. Because what I would do is I draft basically 16. So I would go like 5. I was only drafting like 3 bigs, I think, or maybe what was I going 6, 5, 5, and 4? I don't know. I can't remember, but I was doing some real weak big stuff. All right. How many picks am I away? It says 5 picks away. Bobby Portis just went off the board. Then Aaron Gordon. Let's go. Getting closer. Horford, Trey Jones. We're 2 picks away. I imagine Corgo takes a guard, and then Calvin's going to take a wing. Although, I don't know. Corgo's in a weird spot because there's not like a ton of guards out there. We could play the drop. DeAndre Hunter, love this pick from King Corgo. Vanderbilt goes. It's Jalen Smith time. Jalen Smith will return to Indiana. Let's read this. Can I read that? No, I can't. All right. I was going to read the thing about him returning on a deal, but there you go, breakfast cereals. We took him. Keegan Murray always wins his fantasy league. There you go. Just a heads up, the Cal Ripken drop's happening right now in Candy. I'll be honest, guys. I haven't poked around in Candy in just a little bit. All right, I'm 4 picks away. After that, I'm going to give away another pack. And just a reminder, if you win one of those, because I already forget. Who won the last one? Last one was... Top Shot, Thought Shot. In order to qualify, you need to like the stream, subscribe, and then put in the chat hashtag Max Packs. All right, so we're at 4 guards, 4 wings, 2 blocks, 2 bigs. And a partridge in a pear tree. We're on the clock. We got Harry Barnes, Josh Hart, Jayshawn Tate, Jalen Suggs. I think I'm gonna take Benedict Mathurin here, and then just hope for some upside, right? Because with the guards I have right now, if Benedict's a bust, I'm okay there. You know what I mean? Like I'm not screwed if he's a bust, but I do like the upside. And again, because the Pacers are going to lose a ton of games, they're going to be trying to lose, they're okay losing. I think Benedict's going to get a ton of runs, so they know exactly what they have with this guard. So I don't hate that as a dart throw. I guess I could have used that same logic to take someone like Duarte. I don't know. What do people think about that Mathurin pick? Like the pick, low risk, high reward. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? Because I don't know, like unless he goes off, most weeks, I'm sure Van Fleet, Simmons, and Maxey are making up most of the stats. So it's funny though, this team is kind of weak if Ben Simmons doesn't come back and if Maxey doesn't take a step forward. My guards are pretty weak. So this is definitely a gamble that like Van Fleet continues to do what he did. Like he had a great fantasy year last year. That Simmons comes back and actually is useful. And that Maxey continues to do what he did in the playoffs, right? Especially if Harden turns more into a facilitator and attacks a little bit more. Reagan says, Anthony says, what's the code for underdogs? Promo code is HOLD, HOLD. I'll put it into the chat right now. So the team hold promo code is HOLD. There we go. Just threw that into the chat. Thanks for asking, Anthony. I should have been saying that on my own. Oh, yeah. I said I was going to rip. Let's give one away here. This is the second of 5 that we're giving away. Let's see who's going to take it down. Remember, if you win, just shoot me a DM, either on Twitter or in the Discord. Bandy's out. Let's see who's it going to. Matthew Harrison. Matthew Harrison, congrats on the W. Let me share a link into the Discord so you guys can jump in here if you're not in there. What's a normal roster construction on this? This is a great question. So it's 16 rounds, right? I think last year I was doing a lot of 6, 6, and 4, or 7, 6, and 3. I think is what I was doing. I wasn't doing. I was like in being guards, wings, then bigs. I wasn't getting a lot of bigs. I just feel like with the bigs, right? If you're not getting Jokic, Cat, Embiid. Who am I forgetting? Jokic, Cat, Embiid, Towns. Oh, I already said Cat. Like, I guess Zion, AD. I guess AD is where that'd be the cutoff for me. But if you're not getting those guys, thanks for hanging, Samit. I feel like you can get, it reminds me of kind of like the running backs, right? Like if you're not getting Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan, if you're not getting those like workhorse RB1s, I'd rather just take a bunch of shots late. And that's kind of like you get Mitchell Robinson pretty late. And Mitchell Robinson's weird because he gets hurt, but man, he can easily have like 8 points, 10 boards, 4 blocks. And that's like enough. That'll get you there if it's not your Jokic's and what's not. Where like the wings and guards like really fall off a cliff. I'm actually going to take Bones Highland here because I think Bones takes a step this year. I like getting Bones there. So we're at, what are we on? That's round 12. Round 12. So up again in 6 picks. But this is what I'm seeing. Like the guards and the wings like really fall off. Guarantee you Milo takes Patrick Williams this time around. We're definitely going to see that. Jump Shoot says, oh yeah, let's see the Randall drop.
A regular season Randall.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We do need to update that. Let's see. Milo on the clock took Patrick Williams. Guys, I'm getting pretty good at calling some of these picks. Not to brag. Man, weird wing. Like, what do we think about Monty Morris in Washington? I mean, I know like Bradley Beal is going to be the main guy, but like, is he starting alongside him? I kind of like that Fultz pick by Milo too. Milo, your squad's going to be nice here. Oh, I'll look at this after. All right, we need a wing. God, Miles Bridges, stupid. Malik Beasley at Utah. I don't know if Malik Beasley is going to be on Utah though. That's the thing. All right, this is going to be kind of gross here. No, I'll do it later. Let's get Kevin Squirter. Let's get him over here. See what he does. Kings weirdly have a lot of guys now, but I'm just hoping Herter continues to do what he does in Atlanta. But Breakfast here says Jonathan Isaac. I don't know. Vincent says, late, how's it going? Well, Vincent, let me tell you this. You like the stream, you subscribe to Team Hold, you put hashtag Max Packs into the chat. What do we have? We have 3 more packs to give away. Actually, no, we're going to do it right now because you guys should be rewarded for being here right now. So let's do it again, and then we'll have 2 more after this one. 2 more. Who's it going to be? Vincent was already in there, too. That's fast. Donnie, congratulations, sir. Look at that. Look at that religious communications major right there. Also, just a reminder, if you have not signed up for our YouTube membership, right, it's $1.99. See, here's our membership. It's $1.99 to join. And by joining, there we go. Just by joining, you immediately get some utility. We're selecting 5 winners for a Base Set Series 3-pack just for liking the stream. We're only up to 75, so go ahead and do that. Happy for Donnie. We love to see it. Oh, what else we got? You made it, Vincent. You made it. If Vincent asked did anybody hit anything big on the locker room packs in this chat? I know Jump Shoot. What did you hit? You hit something, right? I haven't hit shit. Mostly 60K moments. Mostly bad 60K moments is what your boy hit. Also, hey, just a reminder, I'm jumping on with Turf Talent tonight. Who is it? Is Top Shot back? Let me see. Can I trade in my moments? Jumping on with Turf Talent a little bit later tonight at 8 o'clock. Who's the number 1? Bucker? Yeah, poor LG. About 50 packs in, no Series 1. Yeah, mostly 60Ks for me over here. It's been mostly 60Ks. Let me see if I can trade in moments because I'd love to rip a couple packs too before I get out of here. Do that on stream. I think I have just enough for 3. No. I forget. 4 packs maybe. Ooh, am I on the clock? I got the buzz on my phone. I am on the clock. All right, let's see. We've got 6 guard. I'd take Isaiah Jackson. I actually don't hate this. This is, I think, is a nice little dart throw right here for another big Isaiah Jackson. I don't hate that. Vincent says, have you heard of Rogue Bunnies? No. You pulled 5 rares in a serial 1. I have no idea. Listen, I'm done diving into other Dapper products after. Oh no, we can't. Top Shot's not back yet. After my Seuss experience, after the Seussibles, taking a break from random dart throws. Zavala Bala says 500. Oh, you got a Kevin Love, baby, and a Surge in your first 50 packs. Congrats, man. That's huge. I got to tell you guys, I'm kind of liking this is a nice little upside squad. FVV, Ben Simmons, Maxey Wall, Benedict Mathurin, Bones Highland, and then you got Tatum, Siakam, Brown with Jalen Smith and Herter, and then Shingin, Carter, and Isaiah Jackson. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I shouldn't say I'm down bad on Seuss. It's just like impossible. Like the marketplace is very bad. It's like hard to navigate. It's impossible. I don't. Poker Pro X said, did you admit the only thing I've done similar to Ballers is by doing off-market deals, and I sold some stuff before the marketplace opened, so I probably like got my money back. But man, I'm on the clock again. All right, so Jonathan Isaac's still here. What is ADP's 153? What pick are we on? One pick 172. All right. I don't love this actually. We're doing it though. Whatever. I don't need Jonathan Isaac, right? Regulator said, are you doing 150 of these drafts? Yeah. So for the $5 one, I'm going to try to do as much as I can. I don't know if I'll be able to do 150. I will say, though, Regulator, we're going to start doing a weekly show. We're stealing Pete's idea of his randomizer, and we're going to do a basketball geared one. It's not going to be the same thing as the randomizer, but we'll have some fun with it. So once a week, we'll get a different guest on, and we'll draft some weird stuff and see how it goes. But I don't think there's a lot of people making NBA best ball content right now. And so I figured we'd lean into that and once a week in the morning marketplace, we'll do it. And then once a week for like a actual weekly show, we'll do it. Poker Pro Eric wants me to see what the first man's tweeting about. All right. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Also, wait. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Doing a bad job of multitasking. All right, so you want me to look up the first mint? Look at LG. Look at LG. Am I sharing screen? Yeah, look at LG right here. Just look. Handsome man smashing Steph Curry's. Smashing Steph Curry. All right, let's look at the first mint. No, not their website. What did the first mint tweet? We get some M&Ms. M&Ms, there you go. M&Ms and board. Oh, God, Candy Giant M&Ms partner. Honestly, the more this stuff happens, probably the better, as long as people aren't losing their shit on it. Also, listen, we're giving away so many packs. Here's another opportunity. We're going to give away a couple via Twitter, so I'm going to drop a link to the chat if that's something you want to do. Get in there. Get in there. Look at that. Look at that work right there, the max packs, huh? All right, 5 picks away. I don't know what we need to do next here. Rubio is still on the board. So what's my construct? I'm like 6, 6, and 3. So I've got 2 picks left. So I'm probably, oh no, this is my last round. This is my last pick. I got 1 pick left. So I should probably take another big because 3 is a little risky. But here's the thing. The way they do scoring, right? Isn't it like 2 guards, 2 wings, 1 flex, and 1 big? So I don't know. I'm going to see what comes to me. Am I on the clock right now? It's going to be Norman Powell's season. I like Norman. So we'll do 3 bigs here. We'll do 3 bigs, and then we'll take a look at the rosters and see what we got. OTM just fixed their team filter issues. There you go, proud sponsor. We think they're going to do. I'm done trying to predict when the hell that Dapper thing is going to happen. When the flow thing is going to happen. What is the expected flow payout, dude? I have no idea. I mean, if you told me it was 10 flow or 30 flow, I'd believe both of you. Could be 100 flow, could be 200 flow. I really have no idea. Milo, come on, it's your last pick, Milo. End this misery. And then we'll see what teams we got. Because there was a bunch of team hold people in here. So Paul says probably should have taken 4 since my top big is Vucci. I mean, it's hard, man. I don't really know. I got to dig more. I'm excited to have some like actual research behind it this year instead of what I did last year. All right, let's go look at the tournaments. This is the second one. All right, so here we go. It's view the full draft. Let's start with Milo. So Milo, I know this is gonna be tough for you guys to see, but Milo went Jokic, DeMar, Jimmy Buckets, CJ, Brunson, Terry, Jordan Poole, Draymond Green. I like Draymond Green in the 8th round. Seems nice. Karis LeVert, betting on some young guys and Herb Jones, Primo, Patrick Williams. Markelle Fultz, Evan Fournier, throw up. Malik Monk, and then Kevon Looney. I like Looney as a late pick, too. Matthew Harrison, Mr. M. Wesley. Got Luka, Sabonis. Sabonis, man, that's interesting. Sabonis should still be a stat monster. And then Kawhi, Kawhi in the 3rd round, man, that probably feels wrong, especially if he's healthy again. He's like a top 10 guy. Keldon Johnson, Drew Holiday, Big Bob Williams, Johnny Collins, Franz, Jordan Clarkson, Dylan Brooks, PJ, play the drop, Washington, Depot. I like Bagley as a late pick, Timmy Hardaway, Beef Stew, and then Moses Moody, again, another late pick. Man, especially if the Warriors do something weird and trade some young guys for a stud. We already went over mine. King Corgo and Ja. Man, I love this start. Ja, SGA, Paul George, Mobley is your first big. Then you got RJ, Buddy Hyde, Tyler Hero, Jakob Podol, Malcolm Brogdon. The DeAndre Hunter pick that you got a few picks before. I think I got Jalen Smith. I thought was really nice. Davion Mitchell, DFS. Nicky Claxton, Walker, Kessler, Ranger. I like these young picks late too. Like good upside. Ricky Rubio. And then Dan Solo Gaming went Harden, Dame, Scotty Barnes, Giddy. I love this start so far, especially if Harden is like in shape again. D'Lo, I could go without, but at that spot, whatever. The Coos, OG Anunoby, Marcus Smart, Big Steven Adams. Is Steven Adams your first big? That's a little scary, but then you got you got old man bigs. Duarte, Zubats, Drummond, Reggie Jackson, Royce O'Neal, and then Kobe White. So you're a little scary on bigs, Dan Solo, but I don't hate it. Artemis went Steph Booker. That's a Steph at 9 feels wrong. Zach Levine, DeAndre Ayton, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter. Oh, I like it. Yusuf Nurk, Simons. That Simons pretty late, I guess, because Dame coming back. But I don't know. I mean, CJ still 8 when Dame was there. Wiseman, Gordon, Kaminga, Laurie Markkinen, Ayo, Miles Bridges, Chris Boucher on Yeke. And then let's look at Toth and DJ Loco. So LaMelo Ball, Trae Young, Middleton, Vooch, fun start. Wiggins, Clay, Capella, Bridges, Dinwiddie, Lowry, Jayshawn Derulo, Tate, Jalen Derulo, Durant, Lou Derulo, Dort, Terry Easton, Josh Christopher, and Jalen Williams. I like the Jalen Williams pick at the end. And last but not least, we got Halliburton, LeBron at the end of the second round. The beginning of the second round, excuse me. Bam, Brandon Ingram, Jalen Green, Toby, Triple J. I'm glad you got Bam, because if Triple J is your first big, that's scary since he's not playing the first couple months. Lonzo, Sexland, Hayward, Suggs, Mark Williams, Devontae Graham, who I hate. Then you have the Thomas Bryant, Tyus Jones. I like it, y'all. This is fun. Do not Google. Good stuff, everyone. Good stuff. Can't wait until the flow integration happens. Have like 50 flow itching to get into some moments. I know that will be nice. Good stuff, everybody. This was a lot of fun. Hey, thanks for hanging out. We had a good show. Again, I'm going to be jumping on with Turf Talent tonight at 8 on Spaces. Tomorrow we're back with the NBA show. The Judge is coming to Team Hold. We're going to be talking about Super Draft and the upcoming contest. I think we might even get a private Team Hold contest for Super Draft. And then on Friday, we'll have the NBA morning show, the NFL midday show, and then happy hour to end the week. A lot of content coming at you. Make sure you join the Discord. Wait, we still have 2 more packs to give away, right? Is that right? Is it 2 more packs? I forget how many we've given away so far. Let me look at this real quick. I think we've got 2 more. So let's spin one here. Remember to DM me either on Twitter or on the Discord. I might not get back to you till later today, but just remind, and you'll probably get the pack at the end of the week. This one's going to Breakfast Cereals, Rocket Stylus Era. The best part about this is, and you'll hear it on the NBA Top Shot podcast on Friday, but he helped me get some of these packs with a trivia question he had put into our own Discord a long time ago that I remembered. And last but not least, who's taking it home? Ooh, we're going to Ivan Yang. Ivan Yang. I almost said Ivan Young. Ivan Yang. Congratulations. Thanks everybody for hanging out. It was good to see y'all. I like that it was intimate for a little while. Then we picked up some steam. We drafted some moments, and now we are out.
Well, the top shot streets are a dangerous place, so you